mean, what shows to me your confidence in this
I'm just chilling.
is that you've straight-jacketed yourself. So we're really locked into whatever decision this car makes.
I mean, that does show you how comfortable I am.
Yeah. All right, so we are just heading to Walmart quickly to pick up a couple things. Same thing as before.
Let's go. Okay.
It's good though, we're waiting.
Person's leaving. Windshield wiper fluid. We need
Windshield wiper fluid. Let's remember that.
At Walmart.
We've abandoned Costco because it's way too busy today.
Yeah, I'm grumpy. I want to go home. Okay.
So it was actually interesting with you driving. I got to see like the speed you would go, and you were going about 15.
Through here.
Through here. So, car's actually doing a...
Oof. That was very close.
I don't think so.
I was on this side.
Oh, was it close?
100%. You should, like, save that. Like, it did not do anything to avoid that person, and we were very, very close.
Interesting.
I felt like that. Maybe we'll...
No, I mean, you're on the side, and at the end of the day...
It's how you, like,
how you feel, right?
It's gonna go fast.
Yeah, it should.
But, like, speed.
Speed. It's like...
Go faster.
Fine, do it, but, like...
There's nothing worse than pulling out in front of somebody and not
slowing.
Having any urgency, and this is what this does.
Let's try... I want to put you on standard profile.
Okay, how do I do that?
You can't.
Oh.
It has to, like, be active.
From the clicker?
No, like...
Isn't it this thing?
No.
Oh.
I would assume that in the future it's just going to be there forever, but it probably won't turn on until we turn left. So the profile, the speed profile only happens...
When you signal?
No, when you're on roads going certain speeds.
Oh, okay, sorry, yes.
Yeah, but that is confusing that it isn't just always on. It should just be like a forever present thing. But I think actually you can change it from here. Autopilot standard.
Okay. Drives at normal speed, adjust with traffic.
Faster with more frequent lane changes. So we'll do that. Standard.
It's raining.
Yeah, but we were saying it was going too slow. If it at any point feels too quick, we'll switch it back to chill.
Okay. It is interesting it turned off its signal. Oh, there we go.
I think it's because I was... Oh, no, maybe it did. I thought it's because I had done something on the screen, but... I saw you, like, motion for the wheel. How come?
I don't know. It felt very quick there. Like maybe it was it felt like a late turn. But yeah, I don't know why I did. It's quite. This will be interesting too because it's raining pretty heavy and it's very busy. This part of Langley, especially with Christmas shopping right now.
Totally.
Lots of humans. I'm really curious to actually look at that footage and see if that person was really close or not. Because if I was driving, I would have moved over. Saw that they were kind of it was them creeping into our lane, but I would have.
It's funny also, like on the other roads where there is no like lane markings and the car takes so much favoritism to the right. In a situation like that, the car should have, that's where the car should have been going right.
Yes, I know.
And all the times that it does when there's no vehicle.
But in those streets that we've seen that, it's been where it's like the side is kind of bumpy and all these things.
There isn't like a clear... Oh.
So this is a 4.
We should go.
Yeah.
So we might get honked at. Yeah, we did.
There it is.
New driver. That's the behavior with stop signs where, I don't know if you're noticing that, and we can look at the thing. I'm almost certain what's happening is the car is getting down to about 1 kilometer and it almost seems like it wants to roll. You're probably gonna have to intervene here with a pedal maybe, because now it thinks we're in a school zone, but we're not. And it didn't slow down for the speed bump. The car like gets to 1 kilometer and then wants to go, but it has to get to 0, like somewhere in the code. It has to get to 0 before it'll actually like let itself go. So then it got to 1 kilometer, went, realized it wasn't fully stopped, slowed down again to 0, did I think it twice, got down to 1, and then understandably, the guy behind us was...
Are you proud of me? I didn't intervene?
I'm shocked you didn't, to be honest. As soon as that horn happened, I thought you'd be on the pedal. So we're currently on an intervention-free drive with one honk.
Yeah. That's fair, though. I would have...
I'd honk.
That's...
Yeah.
We were sitting...
I wish there was like levels of a horn. Like, I want to know, are you like telling me, hey, pay attention? Or are you saying, hey, I'm pissed off? Because now I'm just wondering this person behind us.
I don't care.
Oh, well.
For the person that cares a lot
about... For the person that doesn't want to do smart summon because of the public perception.
Yeah, well, whatever. To me, though, that was just like a, hey, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
fair.
It's interesting. I don't think it's 30 through here. Like, is it still holding the last posted speed?
Yeah, and it's...
Because we should not be going 30 through here. Like...
Well, we're going 39, but we should not have the speed limit of 30, yes. I agree.
Yeah.
And that, like a lot of issues, is map data. Like, it's not... I'll look very quickly, but Google Maps, I bet, knows. Hopefully I'm still on the road. Start. Yeah, Google Maps knows that the speed limit's 50. So like that shows you, hopefully you can see that.
And it's still saying 30 on here.
Yeah, but that shows you that like it's possible for a service to understand that the road we're on is 50, but for whatever reason, this car does not pick up on that.
Oh, it's busy out here. Let's just go park away from humans.
Okay, so other than you parking yourself right now and getting honked at, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it drove the same, like it did well before, other than just the stop sign.
Like lingering on that stop sign?
Yeah, I definitely get uncomfortable. Oh my goodness.
This guy needs a backup camera.
You can keep going. Keep going. On. I get uncomfortable like when we were just driving through that school zone and there was a lot of cars on the right hand side there. I know it's not just gonna go and like slam into the car, but I really don't like being that close.
Yeah. But it's funny, like, see how that guy was like giving that person all the space in the world as he's backing up?
Yeah.
I wonder, he thought he was probably close to that guy in the shopping cart.
For sure.
Clearly wasn't. We can look at the footage.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how close we were to the car that we passed. So it probably was like multiple feet of space. But
Have you ever seen the parking lot this way?
I've never seen humans parked back here. What do you think about this?
The auto park?
Yeah, like just the UI, the everything. The like, isn't it intuitive?
Yeah, I think so.
Like if it wasn't for me, would you have used this and know about it? Oh boy.
What do I do?
I don't know. Holy.
What do I do?
Well, it's good. I mean, it's taking the spot that this guy...
So impatient.
Yeah, that guy was weird. Wow, that car...
Oh.
Well, that guy tried to steal our spot.
He was really just, like, the car was like not
phased.
It didn't really hesitate. It was just like, no, it's fine. You're like, I guess it would have stopped if he didn't back up. Like he backed up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I assumed the car would have stopped and not hit him. I don't know. That's interesting. We're here.
Okay.
Good drive. See you guys in a bit. All right, so we're all done here. We're heading home now. We're gonna do press to start.
This makes me nervous.
It's a lot of parking lot.
This parking lot's a zoo.
Yeah, it's a lot of parking lot and a lot of people.
Yeah. And nobody ever. Oh, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
Nobody ever. Like these lanes are very. Small, so.
I think you don't think there's room for like two cars?
There is, but everyone seems to hang out in the middle.
Like us?
Yeah.
But I think we're avoiding
good, though.
people. Like I think this is a good spot.
We're driving very slow.
Going quite slow.
Like we're basically stopping for no reason.
Yeah.
Now there's a person here, but then this guy, I have no idea. Oh, he's trying to pull into that spot. There must be a spot there, yeah. Again, stopping for no really reason.
I think we're just staying away from this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And then this is quite congested. There's someone getting out of their car.
I would definitely be further up right now.
Me too.
But
I love that these people are just unloading and holding up traffic. Like, why are we not creeping forward?
I don't know. I'm a little surprised. I think because it's just like the car's realizing we have nowhere to go, but
it looks like we're waiting for a spot.
it looks like we're waiting for a spot.
I would go around us.
For sure. We'll wait and see. This car should turn left.
Okay.
Oh, wow. As soon as those vehicles were moving, we moved.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty impressive.
I would hug a little bit more right.
So there's space?
Yeah, because there's not really a lot of room for people coming if they wanted to turn left into here.
Totally. I'd follow this car out also. So I hope that's what we do.
Yeah, already moving.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, tight little corner there.
Okay, that guy had space. I don't know, but I wonder if this behavior, like this brain, is the same brain that Smart Summon has. Because when you use Smart Summon, it's quite like timid about cars and people, understandable. Like, is this performing with the same abilities that Smart Summon has? And do you know that's technically illegal in BC?
Okay, I knew it. I knew that there would be something. I'm like, you can't just have a driverless car.
I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah, well then you tried to do it around the police the other day, remember?
That was before I knew.
And you're like, no, the police will think it's cool. I'm like, I don't
think
know
the
if
average
this
person,
is allowed.
I think the average person would think it's cool. There was a TikTok that went like kind of viral of a guy in BC at like a Safeway. And then the BC like Ministry of Transport replied to it and said, this is in fact illegal in BC.
Yeah, because it's new, right? Like they're not going to just,
That's fine. I actually I wouldn't have given this space, but it's actually really good that we've like stopped where we are because people can get by, which I feel like
I wonder if that was intentional or because this guy was pulling out because now we're about to block the lane.
No, but we've moved up enough. Yeah.
The guy behind me is so close to us.
Well.
Did you see that?
No.
How like in the rearview mirror? Okay, this is really complicated.
Oh, let it do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was stressful.
Did we cut that guy off? Probably, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh, he wasn't even turning. Oh, I think he had his turn signal
I think
on.
he was letting people in, though. And so the car just kind of like...
took advantage of that.
Wow, that was...
I think he had his turn signal on, though, so I think he was like, oh, this is too busy, I'm just going to leave.
Bailed out. Probably a good call. Wow, that was actually really good. That, like, left turn out of the parking lot. Big issue with FSD in parking lots for me is slow speed, but because it was so busy, I actually didn't even notice that in there.
No,
like I feel like
just in that first lane, but
for sure because there was we were uncapped.
Yeah,
but
ultimately going as slow as you can is the whole look at Costco.
Okay, I'm hoping we go right. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, going slow is
because
safe.
You can then always react to something like if someone's backing up or you just stop. Like going fast should never be a default. It is absolute chaos.
Well, it was nice too. Like, at no point were we like slamming on the brakes as pedestrians or people like did things unexpectedly.
No, exactly. This turn always felt a bit dicey to me. It went very fast. So, have you done it with the new version?
I don't think I've done it with 13. No, I've done it. Us? Oh,
he wants us to creep forward.
Okay, you can intervene here just to be nice. But now look at all the people I can get by.
Yeah.
That's a tough one that...
I feel so uncomfortable right now.
You got closer than I would.
Can I back up?
No. Just stay. And then once we're driving, if you want to put it in FSD. Like...
Yeah, but did you see how he was to me? I only got that close because it was literally saying like
red.
It was bright red from him. So I'm like, I can at least control what I can see here.
Yeah.
But if he touches me,
that's a hard one because like you want. Okay, let's say there's a world where
been honked at like 3 times today, babe.
the stop sign, I'll take that one. That's But this.
But I think that was like he wasn't being mean. He was just like, can you move up?
He waved up.
Yeah,
so thank you.
And that's again your comment about having like different horns.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just like,
can you please move?
Can you move up so I can get through? And there was like 3 cars there, which I totally get. It's busy. I want to go home.
Robo-taxi world. Do you want your car to do that?
What do you mean?
Like, would you expect a robo-taxi sitting in the back to do that? Or if you were behind a
to
row of
creep
taxi.
forward?
Yes.
That's a very, like, human decision.
But ultimately,
So-
right, like you want a road full of
Yeah.
things that are, I don't know if we're going to get to choose our speed here because we have people dictating it for us.
Okay, yeah. Like, it turns so, this always happens. I feel like this is a very late turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
That felt, as a passenger, fine. That is just a, like, I mean, you can see it on the map. That's quite a, like, sharp corner. I feel like car, like a human, takes it tighter, and we hug the left lane.
Yes, which makes me uncomfortable because that's just not something I'm used to.
Sure, yeah, I see what you're saying. Driver evaded? Jesus.
You want to try that again?
Driver view?
That felt good. We were going about 15 kilometers over the speed limit, but 50 in that zone to me is not very reasonable.
So you were looking at the speed?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really interesting. As a passenger, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I was like, yeah, we're cruising.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were going a very, like, with traffic.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's maybe the difference of standard mode, because we drove in chill
But I
mode
do
all the way
also
there.
think even like when we're going 3 kilometers under, we notice that because we're in the car staring at the speed limit.
Yeah.
And the person behind us who's frapped because we're not going fast enough. But like as a passenger, I think a lot of like critiques that people give FSD, if you were in the back seat on your phone, you would not even think
But that's really with anything, right? Like when you're in the driver's seat, you don't feel certain like bumps or like tight turns, but as a passenger you do. So I think
it's the flip though.
But I think everybody experiences it differently, and the drivers on the road are going to be different. Like, we think we're going super slow, but if there's no cars around us, does it really matter if it's going under the speed limit? No.
No.
But if there's cars around us and then you're going under the speed limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're going a bit slow.
Because we just got into the 70. That's something that like
now we're growing up.
I don't know from like a legal standpoint how it works. Like, is it as soon as you see the speed limit or as soon as you cross the speed limit sign? Because the car doesn't flick into the 70 until we pass it.
Once you cross it.
But everybody will see the 70 and start going 70. So for a while there, we were going 60 with like the 70 speed limit like well on our horizon, and that's when we felt like we were going slow because everyone else was now all of a sudden going 75 because they were treating themselves as being in the 70 zone.
Interesting. Yeah, so I think when you ask me how I feel about FSD and everything, like this kind of driving, I feel really like comfortable and pretty confident in, especially when it, like that was a nice brake speed for this. It's really getting close to cars and the unpredictability of like people opening a door. Like when we were going through that school zone and there's everyone on the sides, like that just freaks me out. And again, all of this, and this is just my personal perspective, is around like the liability on the car.
Sure.
And I don't think I'm going to get hurt if the car messed up and accidentally bumped a car while we were, in a really tight area. But then just then having to deal with it because I know I can drive and navigate around people. And obviously accidents happen, but
yeah.
That's the part that like this though, like feels super comfortable. I like it on the highway, those kind of like straight stretches when you just don't want to pay attention. It's that like little maneuvering that just it just makes me nervous, and I'm sure that comes with time, but I think that's where people are going to feel worried about. What would be really interesting is if you got like
your parents,
my parents, or like even my bupcha, but they would.
Oh my god!
They would,
do you think she would?
She would in the passenger.
She's Polish. Her grandma.
Her grandma. She would in the passenger seat, and it would be hilarious actually if we went for a drive and recorded that.
Okay,
we should do that.
Holy.
But my dad in the driver's seat would be really interesting, but he would disengage. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he would disengage.
He would get nervous, and then he'd grab the wheel, and we'd probably fucking crash because of that. So, because he's very just like does not understand it and thinks it's wizardry magic.
For sure.
Which is fair.
Quick, the drive. Good, by the way. We went through that green light, turned right.
Oh, police.
We got a police officer here. I feel like this is all very good. Yeah, your parents would be really good.
But we should take Bupcha for a ride.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's seen this.
I don't think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Like, that's my, like, thing that I think is so interesting is that I tell all of our, like, family and friends about Tesla and full self-driving. And even my mom, I literally shared to her, like, version 13 videos being like, I think you need to understand how cool this technology is. And she would know nothing about full self-driving. She would not know what the word version 13 meant. And I bet that's the same of everybody on the street.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just don't know when and how that, like, critical mass adoption starts to roll in. Like, how do you get the public to, like, understand this and trust this?
When either they want to or they're forced to.
Yeah.
There's not really, like, people don't like change.
Okay, let's say your parents, do you think if your parents tomorrow bought a Model Y, the new Model Y comes out, they buy it?
And it had full self-driving, like, you didn't have to pay.
Because
the paywall is obviously a big.
Sure, yeah. Do you think I mean, your mom commutes like an hour a day?
No, she's a psycho driver.
Yeah, she's actually
I probably shouldn't be saying this on the internet.
No, it's fine. What's she gonna watch this?
Probably not. You don't have that many followers.
Driving review, by the way, just so there's some context to the actual full self-driving.
Am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, you. Like, what are you thinking?
Oh, sorry. No, it's great. This is a drive that we do all the time.
I mean, what shows to me your confidence in this
I'm just chilling.
is that you've straitjacketed yourself. So we're really locked into whatever decision this car makes.
I mean, that does show you how comfortable I am in this type of driving. So this is the stop sign that it used to just like floor it.
Yeah, we'd be going like 75 already, and we're going 48.
Is it 40?
No, it's 7. So this is
it's 60 through here.
And it's funny because the car, lots of times, does know the speed limit here, but for whatever reason, like it's gone on this road and it knows about 60, but right now we're on this road and it doesn't know that it's 60.
Yeah.
And again, oh, interesting. This is the first time that Google Maps also doesn't know the speed.
Oh.
I'm fairly confident it's 60 on this road.
I'm like 95% sure it's 60.
Now I'm doubting myself. It's definitely not 40.
No. And 51 even seems slow. Like if there was someone behind us, they would be tailgating us right now.
They'd probably pass us.
Yeah, and honk.
What I think 40 is the car defaulting to I don't know.
But wouldn't that be the 50, or they just
I think
do
that's
that?
but that's what Tesla's decided it is.
Oh, I guess because you like then
your actual house, so that strangers don't see.
Oh, okay, sorry. Goodbye.
Quick review.
Great. Yeah, it was.
I'll blur it so people don't see.
Quite pleased.
Just let it do its thing. Wrong driveway, but that's fine. It wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
You can take over.
I'm quite pleased with. We should pick up that pop can. With the drive and the rain, I feel like it was quite. It was quite cautious, and yeah, overall.
Perfect.
Other than the few little here's and layers.
Sounds good. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.